It seemed a lot more dramatic, like it's taking a long time to load.
You say something, man. Got dead air here.
There. All right, it's live. So I'll keep an eye on the
Are we
comments
good?
there.
All right, we're good. Everybody, we happy, ready to roll, ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Go.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome. How we doing? All right, so we are all very, very new to this, like I told you yesterday. Welcome to Living the Nine with Cory, Ethan, and Sid, and Natalie.
Rough start here, folks.
And it begins.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
And it begins. So, first of all, the reason for us doing this is that we wanted to get in front of you. We know that times are tough now with everyone being quarantined. You can't really see your friends, and schoolwork is even tough. And even, you know, if you're like me trying to teach a kid math, I have no idea what it is. We just want to bring a light side of what's going on, just have fun and laugh. We want your participation. Have fun with us, man. I am Cory. We have Coach Ethan.
Hello, everybody.
And then we have Coach Natalie, not Sydney, but Natalie. All right. Hey. All right. So how this is going to go, very, very simple. We'll have a topic. We'll discuss the topic with Natalie and Ethan and I, and then we want you to comment on it as well so you can get your opinion, and then we'll go off there as well. We have a couple of segments that we're going to do today. It should be pretty fun. So without further ado, here we go. So today's topic, right? The topic is the new normal. Is this the new normal? What do we feel about it? What's going on in your minds about everything?
You gonna start us off, Cory, or?
I will. Definitely, I will. It's lightweight and frustrating. I understand it, and my family and I, we definitely feel we should always follow the advice of the professionals. Like I said before, teaching a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old math and English is terribly hard. I can't believe how hard it is. I felt so stupid looking at my son Lincoln's math homework, thinking I knew what it was, for him to look at me like, Dad, I didn't even write. So in all actuality, I have to go and look up either YouTube videos or go to Google and learn how to do this math so I can teach my son. It's been a very, very long journey with education in these kids, but hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, these are definitely wild times. I want to start saying, if anybody out there, get serious for a second, really needs help with anything, please let us know at First D. We are here to help. We will have your back, so please let us know. But yeah, this new normal is wild, man. It's really hard to adjust. I help take care of my mother, and she's extra mother right now. If all of you could understand, she's in that age to where she can't leave the house, and I know that's tough for her, and it translates over to how everything goes with me. But it's one where we adjust, we adapt, react, and we go from there. And that's all we can really do, you know. Natalie, how you feeling about everything?
All right. I'm in a very tiny apartment, so it's just going a little stir crazy. Just keeping busy with work, and working out was a big part of my life too before all of this. I mean, I went to a gym every day, so that's a little bit of an adjustment, trying to find different alternatives. My biggest challenge though is my family lives 2 hours away, and
right,
so I mean, they can't see each other anyway. They're all confined in their own houses with their own kids. I know my parents are feeling pretty sad because they can't see their kids and their grandkids, and I feel weird that I can't go home. So that's been my biggest struggle, is I just kind of miss my family, but taking it day by day. Thankfully we have FaceTime and Zoom, and we can do all these different things that I still get to see them and talk to them and get to see their faces.
I'm gonna tell you what though, I'm quite disappointed. I feel like there's a lot of places that are popping that shouldn't be. There are so many people at these stores. Like, first of all, understand this. Since the quarantine has been going on, I have been very faithful to Joanne Fabrics.
Hypocrite.
I get my I get my my art supplies there, so I go. But I always think in the middle of it, like, man, there's a lot of people enjoying Fabrics right now. But then I think, like, man, I'm in here too, so I'm kind of going against what I'm thinking. But the traffic doesn't seem like it's slowed down in Pickerington too much. I mean, you drive past places and you'll see empty parking lots, but on the road, it seems like it's another busy day. I don't know if any of you guys have went out and seen that before, but this seems crazy.
I don't know, because I'm in Grandview, so I see a lot of downtown, and I mean, I'm right by 670. It seems like it's slowed down a little bit. At least if I ever drive on 670 to go to a store or something, there's definitely not as many cars. I've driven through the short north just to see what it's like, and it's a ghost town. So over this way, at least where it's a little more dense, you can definitely tell a difference.
Okay.
All right, so we got this segment with our new normal. We're going to try here called Like It, Don't Like It. So it'd be one thing you actually don't mind about being in quarantine, and then obviously the thing you do not like the most with not being in quarantine. So I'll kick us off here. I would say the thing that I actually don't mind being in quarantine with is I get to wear sweatpants and flip-flops in a robe the majority of the day. And I don't have to shave quite as often as well. And one thing that I do not like, obviously, is just not being able to have classes like normal and be around the students and, get to really do what we do here at First Tee. That's been really hard because I felt before this all went down, I actually had the best 2 weeks of coaching leading up to this point. So that's been quite frustrating, but I understand there are a lot of people that are in really tough positions right now. So, it's what has to be done, and we all have to adapt again and react to it.
I think the thing that I love, that I like and dislike the most are kind of the same thing. I adore spending so much quality time, with the kids. We're at home together. We're doing things like we have movie nights to where are like theme weeks. So 4 days straight, we got up the Pirates of the Caribbean and seen all of those, and now we're doing sequels to other ones, Incredibles, and having fun with that, and changing up the way we eat. But on the same note, it's hard. My kids, if they don't get what they want right now, they kind of snap at me a little bit. So that's kind of hard to deal with. My daughter runs the show. If she's upset, the whole house shuts down. If you don't know my daughter Amelia, please, she's a beast. Yeah, she's a beast, man. She runs this household, man.
Real quick, I want to shout out to McKiley and Tori Smith who are listening in. Great to have you, ladies. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, hey.
We've got a lot on here, 22 people. Thank you, everyone,
right? Hey.
for stopping in. If you don't know, in the bottom of the screen, you should be able, at least on a laptop, someone correct me on an iPhone or a regular cell phone. On a laptop, if you hit the bottom chat, you can talk to us, send us some questions, tell us who's watching, and we can give you a shout out. We can answer whatever you have for us.
Yes, we want to know about your new normal and what's going on and what you like and don't like about the situation. So one person, who that say?
That's
we
Eugene.
Do not like that we can't.
Yeah.
We don't like that we can't go anywhere, right? That's true. My kids and I, first of all, we went on a very good drive yesterday. They hadn't been in the car in a long time. And you'd have thought my son got into a brand new Lexus. Ooh, Dad, this car is nice. It's just good in here. I've been in the car a long time, Dad. It's crazy. Did you clean it? It kind of made me think, you kind of disrespecting my car a little bit because I try to always have it clean. You're make a big deal of it, which I get. But we went driving around for a little bit just to get out the house. Of course, we stopped by and picked up Five Guys. But we're having fun,
Gotta support small business, man.
yeah, you can't really do too much as far as getting out, but the little things, I guess, try to make the best out of it. We do daily walks, sometimes two a day, just having fun with it.
Yeah. It's kind of forcing me to be more creative. Because I can very well sit around and watch Netflix and all these crazy documentaries and stuff, but I'm forcing myself to read more, to try different books that I wouldn't like, maybe outside of my genre. I'm cooking way more and finding new ways that I can actually prove that I can cook for myself. Just finding activities to do and doing different things. So I'm forcing myself, I guess, to not be lazy. And it's showing, I guess, that I don't have to just be locked in a house to be able to cook nice meals or to get through a book in a few days. It's all on me that I've been putting them off, and I don't have a reason to put them off anymore.
That's very true. It's very, very true. We have another 4 months of this. So whatever you can do to keep it going in the house. Hey, Sue Height. Sue Height's on. What's up, Sue? Miss Height.
Hey, Brian asked what clubs and things we'll need for girls golf. That brings up a good point. We are going to have an equipment pickup this Saturday, the 4th, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Blacklick Woods Golf Course. We'll be right at the shelter at the entrance of the parking lot. So that way you don't have to worry about walking into a building, being in confined spaces with other people. We'll follow sanitation and social distancing guidelines and all that stuff. But if you need clubs, you need balls, you need any handouts or anything, that's the best option for you to come get things. If it doesn't work for you, let us know. Send one of us an email, comment on a Facebook post, something. We will make a delivery if you need it.
For peace of mind, we'll have, we'll take the spray bottle of Lysol and have it with us. So spray it down for you. And
yes, Clark's wipes.
Peace of mind.
All day. Real quick, Blair says she likes to sleep in, but doesn't enjoy doing the school work. I co-sign that sleeping in.
Yeah, like Blair, I don't like doing schoolwork either. I feel like I'm going back to school super hard right now. So I know exactly how you feel. School, it's tough doing it at home. It's the comfort of being home, It's hard to get past that.
Mm-hmm. Cory,
on Facebook at all?
No, not yet. I mean, we have people watching, but no one has made any comments, so We're still good. We did have
things here. I'm sorry, Natalie. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. If you're reading the comments, that's where I was going. So go ahead.
Oh, yes. A couple questions about donating clubs. Please hold off on donating clubs until we can open up to regular hours, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's only because, for those who don't know, the Blacklick Woods, it's open to the public Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So it's a very limited time. And we don't have that full day to access the building. So if we get a whole bunch of donations, they might be sitting outside or somewhere that we can't truly take care of them. So we'll hold off on receiving donations for a while, but please keep them. And we love to actually get them from you.
Greatly appreciated. All right. What time is it, Cory?
Is it Live the Nine story time?
I think it is, good sir.
Ooh, Live the Nine story time. So Live the Nine story time is when we discuss our word of the day and our core value and healthy habit for today. And we'll give you our personal stories and experience with the word. And we'd like to hear some of yours as well. So we'll shout them out and talk about them on live. So Ethan, would you like to kick us off, man?
Well, yes, I'm going to focus on our healthy habit of safety, and more specifically, safety at home, because we're all obviously stuck in or near around the house here. And there are two ways to teach: either teach you what to do or how to do it, or what not to do or how not to do something. So I was thinking of a couple stories from my childhood past and how not to be safe in your home, to say. And one I thought of, I was 3 years old, and this was told to me by my mother, and how she panicked at the time. I was jumping on her bed, fell off her bed, and hit my head on her nightstand, which got me a all access pass to Children's Hospital, and subsequently 4 or 5 stitches there. Then another time, I believe I was around 6 years old, doing cartwheels in the house, got a little too close to a corner of a wall, and my head met with that said corner. And that again got me a access pass to Children's Hospital, which I believe was around 6 or 7 stitches in my head. Still have the scars today. So, students, make sure we are practicing safe habits around the home, in the home, around the home, whenever you go out, as best as you can. What about you, Coach Cory?
Yeah, just to play off of Ethan, by all means, when you're out taking walks or you see your friend in the walk, be safe as far as what's going on right now. Make sure you stay your distance. We're not saying that you can't see your friend, but just make sure you're being safe about it. Take the right precautions. But mine is about respect, right? So today's respect and safety. So my dad, man, my dad is full of like the best unorthodox advice ever. I can't really dig into that, and Ethan's laughing because he's heard some of the stories. But the one thing my dad always taught me, he beat this into me when I was young. He said, Cory, the more you respect people, the nicer you are, the more they're willing to help you in the future. They just are. When I first wanted to have a job or first got into golf, I was a golf tech personnel at Dick's Sporting Goods, and they had a position that came open to be the head guy, and out in Dublin, and I applied for it because I read up on the stuff. I thought I knew more than everybody, and come to find out, they hired a gentleman who was a golf pro in front of me, and I was like super salty. Because they said, Cory, have him, work along with him, have him work with you so he learn the procedures of Dick's, and then also to get to know the stuff that you've been studying. So I got really upset, but instead of being disrespectful and saying no, I respected him, and come to find out, he taught me things about club making that I didn't even know I needed to know. You know what I mean? He taught me that. And then also, the kicker is this gentleman's name is Gil Roosman. Gil Roosman is the one who connected me to Rick Tolles, who then got me in on the first tee. So by me showing respect to that gentleman, it trickled down and got me into my first year, I think, volunteering with the first tee, and now I'm the program director. So respect people, respect. Show people respect, and they'll help you out in the future, I promise you. Natalie, anything for you?
No, I'm trying to figure out the Facebook comments because I don't know if they're all showing through, so I don't have anything prepared right now.
Well, no problem. Before we get to that, man, we have a couple comments that people are wondering about. So, what about drop off? Got past that. Thanks. Question for Evan. My son's 7 years old. When will we start golfing again?
Soon as possible, buddy.
Yeah, I can't give you an answer to that, buddy. I really wish I could. I really, really wish I could. As far as us as the first tee, we will always comply with what the professionals say. So the government says that right now, any groups above 10, everything is just a standstill. So we can't do anything about that. But the golf course at Blacklick is open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And they put, I forget who put it out there, but it was a very strict guidelines to what to do. They're not discouraging you from going out and playing golf, but they're giving you tips and tricks on how to stay safe on the golf course when you're out there enjoying it. And right now it's free at Blacklick on those days as well. So one of the tips being, make sure you stay 6 feet between the next participant. Never share clubs. Always sanitize your hands multiple times during your golf outing. Never grab the flag. So no picking up the flag or cups at all. Don't do anything like that. And just being safe. It's walking only. There's no carts involved, but you can still get out that way as long as you or whoever you're with. Make sure you're practicing good having good practices when it comes to staying 6 feet and sanitizing the whole time.
Do you want to break down a little bit, Cory, what some of our golf classes, our virtual golf classes will look like?
So We are having, starting the week of April 13th, we're actually opening spring programming for all those who want to participate and to come and see that. So that's Mondays. We're going to have a player class. It's going to be at 3 o'clock. It's going to be learning your life skill. And also, Coach Ethan and I are recording the golf skill portion. So we'll pull the recordings up so you can come and look at those, and we'll discuss them and things that you'll need and tips that you can have to help get better at golf every single lesson. And also with that, we'll have mini groups to where they'll come and learn a little more, and we'll answer any questions directly. And then on Tuesdays, we'll have par. Wednesdays, we'll have player. And Thursdays, we are going to have target. Now, target class does not have a life skill. It's all about age. So we're going to make sure we're doing a little more when it comes to the craft section. And I think the thing that we have to work on, we have to be really diligent at, is figuring out a craft that you can have access to at your house. Like, so that's maybe doing things, something as generic as making toilet paper roll things, figures, something like that. So we're figuring it out. We're in the process of figuring that out, but there's going to be crafts and still doing a golf skill with that.
All right. If you have any home safe stories or stories of maybe how you were not so safe that we can translate into being safe, or any stories around respect, please let us know. And if we do not get them today, maybe we will put them on our future program.
Sounds good. Hey, Natalie, you're saying something about, is there any more comments on Facebook?
No, Facebook, no questions or anything. I think the comments are starting to come through, but I'm just making sure they all are. Sydney had said she commented on it and I didn't see it. So I was just making sure that everything was translating.
So yes, know this, people who are on Facebook Live, there is legit a 8-second delay between what we're doing on Zoom for it to be brought over to Facebook Live. So if we don't get to your question right away, we're not ignoring it. It's just that we really don't see it yet. Mm-hmm. Once we do, we'll definitely go back and answer your questions. Just make sure you understand that there is an 8-second delay.
Yeah.
All right, we have Miss Sherry Jenkins asking about girls golf. How do you participate with that, Coach Cory?
Oh, Miss Sherry Jenkins, huh? Oh, hello, Miss Sherry Jenkins. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Yes, so girls golf. Girls golf will be on Wednesday starting next week at 6 o'clock. We're getting together this weekend, and we're going over the actual curriculum for it. But it should be big fun like it's been before. You'll still have your crafts and your speakers, and also your golf skill as well. So girls golf will definitely be happening starting this this coming Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this takes us to our next segment that Coach Cory and I would like to call This or That. And it is a play on Would You Rather. So today will be a golf this or that. Very, very easy and light. And the question I pose to you all is, would you rather play golf on a rainy day, or would you rather play golf on a windy day? This or that. How you feeling, Coach Cory?
Definitely rainy. Coach Ethan and I, we actually we went out and played Sunday. We definitely practiced our 6 feet apart and made sure we stayed sanitized. Just put it out there.
Definitely.
But we did, and if for those who remember, Sunday was probably the heaviest winds we've ever played in. It was very discouraging to see the ball go up in the air, feel really good, to see it literally get stuck and come backwards. Except for one hole where I hit a drive that was a buster.
It was a big drive. It went very, very far. Not gonna lie.
Miss Sherry Jenkins has another question. She says, how do I participate? Where do I find the links? All the links for all of our classes will be on our website, tftco.org. Now, Natalie, correct me if I'm wrong. There is a tftco.org at home link, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So if you go to the website up in the top, okay, I'm mirrored to you guys. In the top right corner, you'll see something that says T of TCO at home. Just click that and it'll list everything that you will need to know. It'll have the recordings of these webinars. It'll have the class schedules that are upcoming, any future links for things to tune in. Everything will be there for you. So again, tftco.org, in the top right corner, you'll see TFTCO at home. That is what you click, and that'll be your answers.
And that's for all classes that we're going to provide digitally.
Yep.
They'll all be there.
Yeah, and keep an eye on your email. Look at our social media pages. That'll all be updated as well. As we have put in new info out, it'll be in your hands as soon as we've got it finalized.
Yes. There's been a lot of votes for Wendy over.
It's split. You've got 3 windy and 2 rainy.
I need some more people to type in on that, man. This can't be that heavy. People playing in the wind?
Oh, we got a Facebook comment. Sydney said, last time I played in the rain, I accidentally threw my club, so I'm going to go with wind.
Okay, that's okay.
Sydney.
There's, all right. Okay. Bring an extra. Oh, there we go. Jake Rain, Julian Rain. Yeah, there we go.
Another wind. Henry said wind.
Come on, man.
Marco likes to play in the wind.
Another rain.
Man.
All right, what's your next question?
I would side more with you, Coach Cory, because if I have my rain gear, let's preface it with that. If I'm prepared for the day and I have really good rain gear, I would rather play in the rain than the wind. Now, with that being said, if it is a torrential downpour, meaning raining crazy hard, or the wind's blowing crazy, I probably would lean toward the wind. So let's put it that way. I know that's kind of waffling. I'm kind of in the middle, but I would say light rain, I'd rather play in the wind. Light wind, light rain, I'd rather play in the rain, Heavy rain, heavy wind, I'd probably like to play in the wind. Because when as you know, and you all know, when the rain is heavy, there's really no way to truly stay dry. So, and once my feet get wet, I'm done.
Wet socks are the devil.
So that's the worst thing ever. So we'll put it there.
The Russell family is split, which I think is funny. You got one rain and 2 winds.
Man. All right. What's the next question, Nate?
Miss Jacobs. She likes the rain. Great to have you, Miss Jacobs.
Yeah.
Look forward to see you next year in the schools. All right. So that is the end of our segment, This and That. Is it laughing out loud time, Cory?
Laugh it out loud. So, yes. So, people, this is something that we thought would be absolutely hilarious. As if we show a quick clip or two of somebody doing something funny and us just talking about it, man. Okay, so I'm gonna be the first person to start this off. I gotta set the tone for this video because to me it's absolutely hilarious. It's my son. It's a how-to video of my son trying to teach me a certain dance move. Oh God, you gotta see it, man. So I'm gonna get ready to pull it up for you so you can check it out. I showed Ethan earlier, and yeah, it's funny.
It's good. It's good. Now, to all our participants out there, family and friends watching, please send us a video, obviously, that you would deem appropriate for this family program, and we will hopefully be able to feature it on one of our future lessons here.
All right. So are we ready to do this? You ready to check this out, everybody?
We're ready.
So you're about to learn how to do this certain dance. Everybody be prepared. Get some space. Get ready to do this.
Safety first.
Safety first. Okay, let's pull it up. Can you see my screen now?
Yes. Yeah. That's a beautiful background, by the way.
There's Lincoln.
All right, here we go, people. Oh, Lord.
Kind of fast forwarding it, Cory. Not really playing, Cory.
Not playing at all?
It's playing, but there's no sound. It's a little choppy.
So in case you're not caring, understanding what's going on, he's trying to teach me how to do the worm, to dance the worm. Yeah, he said, so now you have to make humps to make sure you understand how to.
Oh, Lincoln.
Even without sound, that is classic.
Oh my goodness, Jesus. This kid is hilarious. He thinks he's the best dancer ever, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, I know how to do the worm. I can teach you how to do the worm." I said, "All right, man, teach me." And that was the product.
Appreciate the confidence, though, right?
I do. You know, that's my guy. You know, you got to be confident in life more than anything else. Question from Evan and Eli, my son, 7 and 9. Do you know whether Oak Haven Golf Course is open? Can we go and play and practice? Actually, I do not. I think they closed all the golf courses in Delaware. I can talk to Mitch and find out for sure, but I'm almost positive they closed every golf course in Delaware.
Yeah, we'll see if when Cory reaches out, if it changes, I'll shoot you an email because I have your email. But as far as we know, it's closed.
Yeah. So, people, this was our very first episode, our very first show. I hope you enjoyed it. We will have more content and change things up the next time, but here's what I would like you to do. Send us a message, email, comment on our Facebook, and give us some ideas on things that you'd like to see.
Yes, please.
That you really liked. Just let us get some feedback so we can get better. Again, we are all very brand new to this. At least I am. I don't know if Ethan and Natalie are, but I definitely am.
I'm brand new.
Yeah, so it'll take us a little getting used to, but I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be okay. If there are no more questions, people, then
Krista said Oak Haven is open.
Oh, it is open. Ooh, there you go.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Krista Jacobs.
Yep. Awesome. And reminder, check out our website and equipment pickup this Saturday at 11. So those are the two main points right now.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very, very much. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
See you on Tuesday.